Howdy, today we're going to discuss catching stocked lake trout. We're talking about freshly stocked trout here, Department of Resources places this trout out for people to fish because they typically can't last all year here in Ohio. So the setup we're going to use is pretty simple. First, what we're going to do is we're going to get a small hook, like size 8 to 10, and tie it straight to the line. Next, we're going to move up a little bit. I put anywhere from 6 to 16 inches, and you're going to put two small little split shots, not too big, but enough to sink to the bottom there. And then you are going to bait your small hook with a power bait marshmallow. The power bait eggs are pretty popular right now also. These baits float, so what happens is your sinkers will sink to the bottom, your bait will float up, and you'll be 6 to 16 inches off the bottom. Now the problem with this is, because you're using a bottom-up strategy, is you either have to watch the end of your pole constantly, or what I like to do is I take a small catfish bell and I hook it to the pole, and then I put my pole in a rod holder just in the ground, and then I just wait for the bell to ring and then pick up the line and pick up the pole and reel in the fish. Here's a look at the power baits that I use typically. Also, I have included the little bell in there. As a general rule, I just try to pick, depending on watercolor. If the water's super clear, then I'll use kind of a not as bright bait, but if the water's super murky, I will use a very bright bait. And here's a look at the complete setup. You can see the bell at the top of the pole. You can see the line is kind of tight line, so as soon as the trout picks up the bait, it will ring the bell. A nice little angle there. You will get some dinging from the wind. You'll hear the difference between a bite and the wind. The bite is a lot sharper.